Tequila Works.
Yes.
You have really created something special in the gaming space.
Well, thank you.
Tell me about that. Tell me kind of the intent behind this.
For Tequila Works, basically the concept was a boutique studio. Whenever we did something, whatever we do, we try to answer two questions. Where is the beautiful? Where is the crazy? Something can be pretty, but we wanted something that was not shallow, right? At the same time, something can be very crazy, but it's random. So we wanted something meaningful, right? Something that when you play it, makes you wonder, whoa, something that was not even part of the game, right? I mean, asking yourself, finding something that was inside you and you didn't even realize it. These games, by definition, are very personal.
Tequila Works has really made a name for itself as a studio worldwide, obviously here in Spain, for single-player games.
That's true.
Is there more intimacy in single-player games, or why have you kind of gone that route?
Single player for us was an opportunity to explore one of our obsessions. One of our obsessions is the role of interactive narrative in games.
Rime is very strong in the narrative, but we are not using any words.
Right.
Invisible Hours or Wronghood's there, they are very strong in the narrative, but in VR. So what we like to do is how we can push the narrative boundaries in different ways.
Tell me about how things have changed in scope since your partnership with Tencent.
So for us was an opportunity to make the studio stronger, not bigger, but better.
Well, let's talk about Rime for a second, because anytime we bring up this title, it really evokes emotion and resonates with people. Was that the intent, and why is that?
Any idea can come from anywhere. Usually we don't inspire in other games or even, I don't know, other mediums. It's more like a feeling or an emotion, a color, right?
I love that.
And with Rime was grief.
Rime is very human. I mean, it talks about feelings that we can all have in different ways. I mean, it's not something a secret that Rime talks about loss and overcoming that loss.
At the beginning, we didn't realize, but basically we're putting part of ourselves and our life experiences in there, right? To give you an example, basically, in my life, I once drowned in the sea, right? Basically, that's a very personal story, but to be honest, I remember when I was drowning, how easy it was for me to accept death, but then I started thinking about my parents and how unfair it would be that they couldn't tell them it's okay. I was telling Rob about this, and it's like, yeah, but you are talking about that in the game. It's like, no, this is an adventure in an island. And it's like, yeah, but you start with a storm, and you know that the kid is going to drown, right? We are using that reason. Like, yeah, I didn't realize that.
Let's talk a little bit about Song of Nunu. This is your first time working with an existing IP, correct?
This is true that it is the first gaming IP that we work with. Yeah.
And so, kind of walk me through that, because you guys are very independent and creative. So, do you have to look at the lore and then?
Oh yeah. Whenever we work with another IP, we consider it our game.
I think one of our highlights, it's really the AI we have in the game. As you know, Nunu and Willem, there are two characters, and we are really controlling Nunu, not Willem.
Right.
Willem has an autonomous AI, and one of our challenges was to make it feel alive.
That was in charge of the AI, working with Willem and making him how he has to move, follow Nunu, or help him, or the way he is going to interact in the puzzles.
In Song of Nunu, do you consider Nunu a hero?
I would say that Nunu, of course, Nunu wants to be a hero.
Okay, good answer.
But I really believe that whoever believes himself or herself a hero, that disqualifies you as a hero, because a hero is a selfless kind of soul. So when you think that you are not worth it, but you need to prove yourself, then that's the road for greatness and being a hero.
So can fans of Tequila Works titles expect for you all to put your stamp on this game?
I guess you can only expect the unexpected.